We're breaking them down team by team here from the SEC Media Days in Hoover, Alabama with Phil Savage, the Executive Director of the Reese Senior Bowl. And Phil, we're going to start with the Monday teams, and we'll start with the Auburn Tigers, defending SEC champs. Obviously, they bring back Nick Marshall, lost Greg Robinson up front, and Trey Mason, but they bring back a lot of other guys this year.
Well, and I think the thing that they bring back are high expectations, one, and then the ability to deal with distractions. When you come in as the defending SEC champion, you're going to have some off-the-field concerns, and the first one hit last Friday with Nick Marshall, with the marijuana citation in the state of Georgia. Coach Gus Malzahn decides not to bring him to SEC Media Days. I think that was the wise choice. He knows this player, he knows his team better than anyone else, and in order to protect his player, he decided not to bring him to Hoover.
The Florida Gators, Will Muschamp, coming off really a down season last year, only 2 wins in the SEC. Expectations for the Gators with their quarterback, Jeff Driscoll, coming back?
Well, Will Muschamp came in here and said, we're going to shut up and we're going to play. And in order for them to play well, Kurt Roper, the new offensive coordinator, might be the most key figure in the entire SEC because he was brought in to fix Jeff Driscoll, the quarterback, and get this offense up to par. Their defense has not been the problem. It's been offensively and in the kicking game. The Florida Gators could be a sleeper in the SEC East.
And finally, Vanderbilt, Derek Mason comes in over from Stanford, talking like he's going to bring the Stanford way to Vanderbilt. How's that going to fly?
Well, Derek Mason comes in, and you love the idea that he's talking about not only passing the baton, but trying to elevate their status to truly being a contender in the SEC East. The biggest question I have about Vanderbilt is this. They're transitioning from a 4-3 to a 3-4. And having my affiliations with Alabama, I know how difficult it is to recruit to the 3-4 at a school like Bama. And now they're going to try to replicate what they did at Stanford at Vanderbilt. Stanford's almost a standalone property on the West Coast. Vanderbilt is competing against all of the schools in the SEC, Miami, Clemson, Florida State, to try and find athletes to fit this 3-4. I think that's going to be something very interesting to monitor over the next couple of seasons.
It'll be fun to watch Coach Mason in his first year with the Vanderbilt Conference.